Are you okay?
No, I don't know. I feel kind of nauseous, like lightheaded.
I know what you have. You have hookah sickness. Today we're going to educate you on hookah sickness and how to avoid it.
DMZ TV, it's your host Dutch, and I got here my co-host Daniela. Today we're going to talk about hookah sickness. Smoking hookah is meant for relaxation and socializing, so it's important not to abuse it.
That's right, and that's why we want to educate you on hookah sickness so that you can make the most out of your hookah session.
Okay, we're going to give you 5 tips on how to have a good smoking session. And this way you can avoid having any kind of hookah sickness, which is also known as nicotine sickness.
So our first tip is to stay hydrated before and during your hookah session. And keep in mind not to walk into your hookah session already dehydrated, because most likely you will get lightheaded.
Tip number 2, do not smoke hookah on an empty stomach. It is known, like from ancient times, hookah smoking was actually used after dinner or after any kind of meal because it helps the
digestion.
Digestion. That's a good thing we have here Daniela to help me out. So it's important, always have like a little snack or something, but make sure that you do not do it on an empty stomach, otherwise you will feel sick afterwards.
Our third tip is to take breaks between smokes. The hookah isn't going anywhere, so take your time, breathe easy, and enjoy it.
Tip number 4, make sure your area is ventilated. When smoking hookah, you have to understand that you're inhaling smoke. Your body needs oxygen. So if you have other people smoking around you, or you just have this thick smoke that's right there, can get something that's called carbon monoxide poisoning. That's even worse than hookah sickness. So make sure your air is ventilated and take some oxygen here and oxygen breaks here and there.
And tip number 5 is go natural. Coconut shell coals are the best option for smoking hookah, just like the ones we're using today from New Tobacco. There are other alternatives out there like quick lights, but these carry chemicals and will give you a headache.
Definitely, and not only would it give you a headache, you could get also carbon monoxide poisoning, like I mentioned before.
That's not good.
Definitely not good. I hope these 5 tips will help you have a good smoking session. The reason why I did this video, because I once was also a rookie and wasn't aware of the symptoms of hookah sickness.
Yeah, and they're very easy to detect. You could get lightheaded, have a headache, or even get nauseous.
And if you start feeling these symptoms, it's important that you just take a break, take some oxygen, because they can actually, and I don't want to scare you, but you can start vomiting and even passing out. So we just want to let the people be a bit aware of hookah sickness, which I also mentioned is nicotine sickness.
Now guys, we have to understand that Shisha does contain some nicotine, and not to compare it to cigarettes, because the levels of nicotine that are in Shisha are way less. And so you also need to understand what nicotine does to your body, and it raises your blood pressure. So anyone out there who is smoking Shisha and has high blood pressure, it's recommended that you probably should not smoke hookah tobacco.
Correct. And if you're wondering, like, the contents of the regular Shisha is about 0.05% in nicotine levels. Now you do have Shisha that has a higher level than that, and every time smoking that, you should be aware that it has a higher content of nicotine, which is your Nakhla and Tangiers. So once smoking that, you do have to understand it has more nicotine, so you do have to be aware of how to smoke it and make sure you do follow those 5 steps, because that's very important. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy this quick tips that we prepared here for you.
And if you have any suggestions or any questions, please make sure you drop a comment, like our video, share our video, and don't forget to subscribe.
Till the next time, DMZ TV, we're out.